Family, it's your boy. Let's get into this, shall we? Hold on, let me. Here to get into RP. Well, shut down Blue Diamond because I start having issues in real life. Do your character's backstory, fill out your character backstory, the interview, the rules of the server. We go over the rule. We go over your character backstory, the interview form with you, and is everything about the server, how the server works, everything, so on and so on. So there's no question. Even the bank, that's verbal. You normally get that in the day of the interview. The day of your interview, you get verbal training. And if an interview does not verbal train you, please let me know. I will verbal train you of the interview. So with verbal training, we go over we get Discord training out of the way. Next is physical. Here's the thing. I don't do physical just with one person. I do mass physicals. So I will now make a, we have a scheduled interview. I'm probably going down neath there somewhere. I'm going to have like a training area. Or I'll just at y'all with them. At approve. Or at training. I'll probably make a roll call training, and what we'll do, we'll all go get up in 911 dispatch and sit there and do your training that way. I'll tell everybody stay out of 911 dispatch. This is so on and so on. So from there, you'll have your physical training. What the physical training is so it's a 3-to-1 server, 3 servers into 1 server. A interview server, a training server, and the actual RP server. I do not want to have to manage 3 fucking servers. I already have to manage 3 fucking servers. The RP server, the bank server, and the black market server. I do not want to have to manage 2 more fucking servers for Blue Diamond. So Blue Diamond has the interview, training, and main RP rolled into one. Then there's a bank server and a black market server. Now with the bank server, let me explain to y'all. This is where it has thrown off people with the bank server and how me and Zeus has set this up, okay? So with the bank server, what it allows it to do is this. We have Unbelievable Boat in there. Unbelievable Bot, whatever you want to call them, yada yada. The bank bot, we have them in there, okay? But we have people that has 2 characters, more than 2 characters. Well, yeah, more than 1 character. We have people more than 1 character. Me, my example. I don't want to have to bring in another fucking bank just for them to be able to use another fucking character. Like, if they have 3 fucking characters, because the max you can have is 4 characters, okay? That even counts for LEO and fire department. Your LEO or your fire or EMS ped is one of your characters. Then you have 3 civ characters you can play with. Okay? So let's say you make your LEO, your officer, or your fire EMS go off duty and he's a civ. That's one of your civs. Then you have two other civs. Which possibly we're thinking about maybe right now, yeah, we're probably going to do 3. 3, 2, 3. But still, I don't want to have to bring in 2 different bots for 2 different people. So I have my LEO that goes civ, so there's one of mine. But also he's fire EMS, so yeah, you know what I'm saying. But he can go civ. And then there's Jacob Black. There's 2. There's 2 of mine. When we bump it up to 3, I'm going to bring in a civ/criminal. Which will be Cody. Probably Cody Johnson. While I'm looking at if y'all know Cody Johnson back from the RP days of Cody Johnson, the stunt man. I might bring him back. Might bring back another character. I'm not sure. I might bump it up to 3. Yeah, I'm going to bump it up to 3. But still, that's 3 bots I have to bring in. I don't want to bring in 3 different bots. So how this works with the bank server is every RP, everybody has money in the Unbelievable Bot. But the end of RP, I do not want somebody if I catch you using the work slut, the work slut or crime command, I will, and it's already been set with the stats. The 3 staffs, I had 3, like the founders, co-founders, and head of staff. It's already been set with them. If we catch any of y'all doing it, we will reset your account. You will get a warning. We catch you again, we will reset your account again, and then you'll be suspended from RP. You do it again, we'll just fucking ban you. We'll literally fucking ban you. We'll just fucking ban you, because nobody will have money in the Unbelievable Boat. Believe it or not, I already had to ban somebody for this. I've already had to ban somebody for this. I had to reset his account twice. I gave him 2 fucking warnings. Didn't want to listen, I just fucking banned him. Okay? That's because what we're doing is you're responsible to track your own money. So that means Even we even have a clock in and clock out system. It's now done through a form, so we can check it constantly. But anyways, there is how do I put this? You're responsible for your money, so the money you start with in RP has to be there. Like, you have to type it all out. What you make, everything, yada yada yada, and what you end with. Because what you end with, and here's the thing, this is why I told several people, and they get confused about this, but I want y'all to listen when you join Blue Diamond. With the end, what it is, if you just tell a straight flat amount, that's what's going into your bank. We're not responsible for what you want into cash. You're not allowed to withdraw money out of your fucking bank unless you visit a bank inside of RP. Or ATM. A bank or ATM inside of RP. But anyway, besides the point. What you do from there, if you tell us, oh, I want this much in bank and this much, then that's what we have to do. We have to put all that you want in bank and then give you the rest in cash when you start the RP the next day. Granted, it's going to be a chaos and it's going to be hectic, but still at the same time, when we start getting bigger, I won't be the only one doing this. I will train other people how to do this. I will bring in more staff that can do this. Even head admin, I'll probably bring them over to there, where they'll have access to doing this. But I will not be the only one doing this. I will train people to do this. Bankers. Actually, I'm not bringing in the head man. There's one role called bankers. After we start getting so big, I will train that person, whoever be a banker, to do it. I will train them to do it. The reason we are doing this is because, like I said, I don't want to bring in multiple fucking bank bots. One for unbelievable, like, you know, yada yada yada. I don't have to do that. That's just going to be too much of a chaos for me. By the way, y'all are going to have to get used to me right now playing, because, so couldn't find out where we thought it was my controller was busted again, and it was doing all that shit. No, that was me. I was doing it. I'm wearing a fucking compression glove on my right hand. My right hand, apparently, I didn't know this till now. Yellow! I didn't know this till now, chat. My right hand has arthritis in it from playing games for so many fucking years. And being a gamer and live streaming for so many fucking years, my right hand now has arthritis in it. I eventually will be forced to wear one on my left hand too. My mom's going to try to find her second one. If not, then I'm going to order me a whole new pair. So I will, from here on out, I will be in compression gloves. When I'm playing GTA or any game, taking out the trash, I will be in compression gloves. Because I've literally fucked up both of my wrists. Yeah, I saw that. You changed it back, and I'm proud of that. Now, hold on, chat. I want you to listen closely. Let me see. Y'all can hear that? Keep in mind, that's not me popping my wrist. So when I was younger, if y'all don't know this about me, I was probably like in Head Start or something. I got pushed off of a slide. A big-ass slide. Well, I fell after the kid pushed me off of it. I fell down. I broke my wrist. Okay. Granted, yes, it was a clean break, but here's the thing. I broke it right above the fucking growth plate. Okay, the doctor I went to, because I was so young, he's like, oh, he's so young, the growth plate will re-heal itself. I don't have to do surgery, yada yada, it'll fix it. That's alright, that's all good. But anyways, if I can get not getting distracted, the doctor, he's like, oh, he's still young, the growth plate will re-heal itself, so on, blah, blah, blah. Okay? Here's the thing, chat, I'm 22. My growth plate's never re-healed itself. My growth plate stopped growing. Like my right hand, my growth plate's fully grown. My left hand, my growth plate stopped growing. I literally, if you look at my left hand, I have a fucking bulge on my left hand because my growth plate never regrew. Back when, if y'all know, like if y'all been real OGs, back in high school when I broke my middle finger on my left hand from playing basketball, when I went to have the surgery done, she x-rayed my left wrist and she could tell. Bone is grinding on bone. Eventually, I will not be able to use my left hand. I won't be able to bend it. Like, I'll be able to bend the fingers and shit, but I won't be able to bend my wrist. Because bone, it might grow some of y'all out, but my bones are grinding together. on my left wrist because my the growth plate more or less what it is in the wrist chat. It is a cushion that keeps both your bone in your arm and your wrist bone from grinding against each other. And every time mine are grinding, I actually didn't hear it till I forgot about it, and I heard it again today because I was like, what the fuck? Because I was trying to pop my hands because it was hurting. So I walk up to Mom, I was like, Mom, listen to this. I was like, keep in mind, I'm holding my wrist. My wrist, I'm not popping my joints. She could hear it. She could hear it. She's like, ugh, stop. It sounds like bone and grinding against bone. Here's the thing. We couldn't, back then, because I was in the state of Texas, and most state kids get Medicaid. I was on Medicaid. When I had my surgery, my finger was already going to get fixed. It had to have surgery on it. It wasn't a clean break. It was a fucking dirty fucking break. Bone was hella fucking shifted, and I had to get surgery done on it. Pins put in it. But the pins were temporary. They got removed. But anyway, sides point. So she could have, me and my mom, she had my mom consult because I wasn't at the age to give her consult. I was, but I wasn't. But she also wanted my go-ahead on it, my opinion. Because I am the one going under. I'm going to be under longer. And I'm the one. Hey! Yo! Rudeness! I am streaming! These little motherfuckers. But anyways, I'm the one going under. I'm going to be under anesthesia longer. And, poured me on. There was a hell of a possibility. Jax, down in front. Now. There was a possibility I was not going to be able to game ever fucking again. I had to give up my gaming career. If she did this, there was a possibility of it. But she also said there was a possibility in months' time, because I was going to be able to still type after a while because of my bones moving. I had to give the cushions time to take to my bones. But she said over a month's time or so, I would have been able to probably game again. But she wasn't 100. She wasn't going to give me that 100%. Like, sure, because that was going to upset me. Because I was not going to be able to game and shit, and I wasn't going to be able to stream for y'all. But anyway, besides the point, she never could get the insurance to clear it. So now, I gotta go to another doctor, see if I can get a doctor to clear it. And if I can get a doctor to clear, I'm getting my surgery done. I'm getting it done on my wrist. I'm getting the cushion put there just so my bones don't grind each other and fuck my hand up. Which, it's going to be horrible. It's honestly going to be horrible if I have to go. So I'm going to prepare y'all now. If I go to get this actually done to my wrist, I might be down from gaming for a month. Or a little bit longer than a month. I might be down. Because here's the thing. I got to go from a full cast. So more or less say my middle finger's broke. This is why she wanted to do it with my middle finger. It's with my middle finger, my hand was full cast. And it was at it like if you cup your hand, how your fingers are pointing straight out like you're about to hit somebody in the throat. It was just like that, like a fucking snake or a viper standing up like he was about to strike. That's what my hand looked like. Okay? Only reason my fingers and shit has to be like that, it has to have the bones heal and shit. Then I was gonna go from there. I gotta go from there to my hand being straight out again, and everything like my upper part all the way down to maybe like my elbow recasted. So they have to cut the original cast off, recast so like my wrist down to my elbow has to be recasted. I have to wear that for a little bit longer. My fingers will be free, but here's the thing, I will not be able to cut my hands to play games. So surgery.